These are 5 of the most important questions heading into the NBA Finals. First, what will Miami do to slow down Jokic? We know that Bam is probably going to be the primary defender on him, and no doubt he'll make him earn his buckets. In fact, for Jokic standards, he's been kind of pedestrian over his last 6 against Miami, averaging just 22 points over those games. But let's be real, the man is now averaging a 30-point triple-double this postseason. To put it simply, there's no stopping him. And with the Heat's lack of big man depth, they might be better off letting him get his and focus on stopping players like Murray from getting hot. Which leads to question 2. What happens if Murray starts to cool down a bit? He's been on a tear, putting up almost 28 and 6 this postseason. He's established himself as one of the best number 2s in the league, but the Nuggets haven't had to go through a stretch over the last 5 games where Murray hasn't put up at least 25 points. Players like KCP, Bruce Brown, Aaron Gordon would have to lock in and be ready to provide instant offense in this scenario. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, could this be a series where someone besides one of the 2 superstars win Finals MVP? Most likely not, but if Murray goes on a stretch and averages 30 to 35 a game, or we see a role player go off like Caleb Martin, who only lost out on the Eastern Conference Finals MVP by 1 vote, then things could get a little interesting. Is Tyler Hero going to be a factor? He's been out for virtually these entire playoffs and he won't play for game 1. The Heat have clearly found a rhythm without him, but if he comes back, he would be a source of instant offense, which might be insanely valuable against the machine that is the Denver Nuggets. Finally, who has the most to gain out of these finals? Is it Jokic taking the title for best player in the league, or Jimmy locking up his status as one of the greatest playoff performers ever? Is it the Nuggets getting their first title, or Miami etching itself in the history books as the first 8 seed to ever do it? This series has so many angles to it, and we're about to see some extremely high-level, entertaining basketball. Buckle up, let's see what happens.